I'm Evette Rios, and tonight I'm throwing a little dinner party for some friends in honor of Earth Day. And it's all going to be about reuse, so I'm coming to one of my favorite places for great secondhand finds, the Chelsea Goodwill. And what I love about the Goodwill is that any donations you give them and proceeds from any purchases go towards programs that help people with disabilities and other barriers to employment. So let's see what they have.
So I need some table linens for my table, and already I'm seeing, look at this, brand new tablecloth, 60 by 84, but I may want to do 2 because I want the tablecloth to really drape onto the floor. Let's see this one's size. 104, so this is a little bit bigger. Then I also probably want to do some napkins. I'm actually going to reuse fabric that's available here. This is a panel for a curtain, and I love the fabric. It's ivory, it's really neutral, and it's just one panel of a window curtain, and I'm all set.
See, I always find what I need when I come to the Goodwill, so now I'm going to take all this stuff back to the house and see what I can make of it. So I just got back from the Goodwill, and you know what? I'm going to need some napkins for this dinner party. So I found this curtain at the Goodwill. So basically what you're doing is you're just trying to measure out 16 inches square. So however you do it, just cut them at 16 inches. You'll have something sort of like this, with a straight edge like this is where you've cut. I've already frayed my sides, but I'm going to show you how you can fray them at home too. So I'm going to grab one little string here, and I'm just going to pull on it. So then now I can just cut along that line. This is just to make sure that we have nice square napkins. And now I'm going to start fraying. And so what you want to do is you want to use a fabric that has a nice loose grain. So I'm going to fray probably about a ½ inch. And that's all you need to do. Now what I'm going to do to decorate our napkins with our Deco Art paint, you know, you can actually use this paint to paint on fabric. All you need is a little fabric medium. And what you're going to do is you're going to take your colored paint and you're going to mix this 2 to 1 with your fabric medium. So 2 parts paint, 1 part fabric medium. So I'm going to show you guys the fold that I'm going to do first, because this is one of my favorite napkin folds. This is called the pocket fold. And you're just going to go halfway up with one side, and then you flip it backwards, and you go halfway down with the other side. Then you're going to kind of karate chop like this, fold it in half, and then there you go. And what I ideally like to do is put my monogram somewhere in here. First, I'm going to take some regular old painter's tape, and I'm going to kind of create a square in my napkin. So I've got my little box in there, and then what I actually have are these sticker letters. You can get this at any like craft store. They're usually in the scrapbooking aisle. Here we go. Here we've got a G, and I'm going to place it right in there too. So I've got my handy dandy brush here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a little bit of the medium. This is the textile like fabric painting medium. You can just mix it in. And this is going to make the paint more liquidy. So you want to make sure you put it on nice and lightly. So one last test, I'm going to make sure that my letters are well stuck in there. And then I'm going to just very gently just paint over my stickered letters. You want to try not to jam the paintbrush under the actual letters. You kind of want to just go over them gently, and you may need a couple of coats with this. So now I'm going to lift off my letters, and you just kind of pry off the letters very gently. Let's lift it off. Ta-da! And then we're going to take off our painter's tape, and we've got our stenciled napkin. How cool is that? And I've got these Hypericum berries, they're so cute. And I'm gonna stick that guy in there. And there you go, you've got finished napkins that are sure to impress all your guests in 5 minutes or less. So for more great ideas on great painting tips, check out decoart.com. And for some great ways to reuse some secondhand stuff, check out Goodwill's Twitter feed or check out their Facebook page.